Mike Mukula arrived at the anti-corruption court at 2:30 p.m. in company of his wife, Gladys Mukula, all with beaming smiles, not in anticipation of what might befell them. Doom, however, lingered upon their defense. The courtroom was packed to capacity with family members, friends, MPs, including Muhammad Nsirko, Patrick Nsanja, and local musician Bebe Cool. Interestingly, none of Mukula's former co-accused, Jim Huwezi and Dr. Alex Kamugisha, stood with him in solidarity. In her ruling, the Anti-Corruption Court Chief Justice Magistrate Irene Akankwasa said prosecution had proved beyond reasonable doubt that Mukula signed for shillings 210 million, part of the 1.6 billion lost in GAVI scam, received it and only returned it in 3 installments, and thus should serve a minimum sentence of 4 years for embezzlement. According to Mukula, however, this is a political fight and selective persecution.
This is a political. It's a political judgment. It's a political judgment, and we shall come out of it. Mandela was in prison for 27 years. He will come out.
Let's go home, okay? Let's go home, okay? No, you come and we go.
They can't like this.
His lawyer, Tibejuka Atenyi, who had asked the chief magistrate to allow his client to pay a fine instead of the sentence, said they had to appeal.
It is not even him who returned the money. The money throughout was with the ministry, and it is the ministry which returned it to Bank of Uganda, not him. That is the aspect that has not even been touched in the judgment.
Don't worry.
The chief magistrate noted that Mukula deprived the government of the funds when he took it for personal gains, yet it was earmarked for supporting HIV/AIDS patients and victims, and thus deserved no mercy, revealing that his conviction should serve as a deterrent to other civil servants who have gradually made it a habit to help themselves to public funds.
It is very clear. It is very clear that it is selective judgment, it's selective persecution, and it's political persecution. But I will go to Luzira, and others will pay for it.
Mukula's wife, Gladys, who broke down immediately after the ruling, could not help but wail in public. Prosecution alleges that Mike Mukula, while still serving as health minister, allegedly requisitioned and signed for shillings 263 million on behalf of First Lady Janet Kataha Museveni, which money was part of the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization Fund, donated to Uganda for treatment for children infected with HIV/AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. It also alleges that he returned shillings 210 million to Central Bank, while the remaining money, shillings 54 million, he claimed was asked for by the First Lady. The chief magistrate said Mukula may have returned the money he had earlier taken, but his act alone tantamounts to theft. The ruling saw the Iteso community presently surrounding the court declare a regional demonstration starting on the 26th of this month as the Soroti Sports Ground against what they call selective persecution.
We hereby announce peaceful mass protests in all the towns of Teso and wherever Iteso are found in Uganda beginning on the 22nd January.
Whatever they have done on him, it is a bigger problem for the Easterners. And we are going to stand with other people of Uganda, of goodwill, people who see this country is going amok.
Mukula's ruling comes after his 2 co-accused, Jim Huwezi and Dr. Alex Kamugisha, were cleared by the same court on grounds that they were not directly responsible for the loss, though Mukula still has grounds to apply for bail. Moses, Television.